little bit of a different project for us. This is a technical demo of the entire upper floor of the 2601 Elliott Building downtown. This is a really exceptional property, really an interesting space. It is close to downtown, within walking distance of the Pike Place Market, lots of restaurants, but yet it's sort of out of the city. It has this sort of quiet village feel to the property. The views are just absolutely incredible, close to the waterfront. Parks. It's been an adventure taking a look at the project as it has evolved. I'll give you a little background. We have this was a college, and it had a culinary arts school in it with 3 large spaces full of kitchen equipment, utilities, drop sinks, freezers, stoves, gas, electrical, water, and it was, most of that equipment is sort of built on site. So they'll bring it in pieces and they'll start welding things together, or they'll be bringing it in through roof access hatches. So this was a lot to get a hold of. What sort of complicates it some, but is interesting, is that the building was built in several phases. So back in the early 1900s, they used old gypsum crete on the ceilings, gypsum roofing, different types of structure. Then they came in and built new sections over time. So in the 90s, they added a fan deck to the roof, and so there's different pieces. What we're doing here is taking everything out, minus some of the HVAC equipment, but everything you see here is really coming right down to the floors. We've had asbestos in the building that we've dealt with, and in just a few areas on the floors and whatnot, but overall it's coming along nicely. To get things started in a building this age, you have utilities that are from differing times and locations, so to get a handle and get isolation on the water, the gas, the electrical was quite a challenge for us. Another unique feature is all the floor drains for all the sinks, utilities. We're 120 or so different penetrations through the floors, so that's right over a high-tech space. So we had to core the floors, we had to address water, potential water issues and plates. So it was quite a task to get a handle on the means and methods for that work occurring in an occupied facility. So this job is going to be completed in a couple weeks with the primary demo, and then we're going to move to a fall protection project on the rooftop. And in this case, we're installing a custom perimeter fall protection rail system. So it's going to go basically follow the roof perimeter, but it's going to connect to, we're going to go through the roof structure and connect to building structure underneath. So it's going to be an interesting project, and it's going to be concurrent with a roofing re-roof project going at the same time. So what they're doing here currently, I'll give you a look, is they're taking apart the remaining portions of the hoods for all the stoves and equipment. So some of the big stuff that was still connected to the ceiling is now has been dropped down and has to be cut into pieces to take out of the building. We've also installed a large chute over here to the right, took out a couple windows, and they've been just moving debris out of this space almost continuously. It was a little unique in that respect because everything was left in the building. The desks, cubicles, paper, chairs, all the kitchen equipment. So it's a lot to handle, and we're moving along nicely. We'll check back in with you here as things progress.